crochet business here in the Coromandel in New Zealand. I live in a small town and there's not a regular market that I can attend. There are lots of big markets throughout the year, but they tend to have lots of different things. So I also have 2 kids under 2, so travelling and looking after them on the weekends is super hard. Me and my partner own the mini golf course here in the town, and so he can't look after the kids while I'm at a market. I can't take 2 kids to a market. It's hard. So what I've actually done is I've opened a store in the mini golf course, and it's done super well, more than I thought it would. And when I took time off to have this little one, my stock got super depleted over Christmas. This one is 7 weeks. And so I'm now going to spend 2025 restocking the store. I have some great goals, and one of them is to vlog my experience, because I haven't really seen many people who have an actual crochet store. They have pop-up parts, or they have bits in a store. I follow lots of people online, and I just think it would be quite cool to tell my story and how it works for me. I love markets, done really well at markets, but we do get a huge amount of tourism through the mini golf course, and so the store works for us. People want to spend less though, so my bigger, like anything over maybe $40 doesn't really sell there, so I just have those as display and then I'll take them to a market. But the $10 are 10, 15, 20, they sell so well. So I spent yesterday pulling out my whips and putting them all on the bed. I don't have heaps, but they're all big projects that I kind of started, and then I had to start sewing together or something, because I hate sewing, but I love the big projects. So I get torn. But then I have to restock, I have to sit and I have to make like 10 mushies at a time, or octopus or something like that. So my regulars sell out a lot more, but I really enjoy trying new patterns. So I've got a huge to-do list. So what I've done is I've bought a planner. I'm going to do $50 a day, complete in stock. And then I'm going to restock at least one item. And that doesn't have to be fully, it can just be one. If it's, say, a starfish and it takes me longer. And then I want to at least work on something towards a whip, even if it's just an arm or a leg or something. And then I can start a new pattern. So hopefully, if that works, that I've started a new pattern that then becomes a work in progress, and that will eventually be finished. So it will become a cycle of, I keep my store stocked, but I get to build some bigger plushies, especially because I'm building towards Easter. The Easter market is huge. We get tourists. We are a tourist town, and so we get thousands upon thousands of tourists here. And he's asleep. I can tell you that crocheting with a baby on your lap is an interesting experience, and I'm sure some of you have done it, and I would love to hear from you, the ones that manage to do this. This is what I'm hoping to become my full-time job. I was a designer, a graphic designer, so logos, branding, all that sort of stuff, which you will see throughout my own thing. And I think it would be quite fun to get into that world of designing and helping people with their logos and their branding. But I would like to build up my own web presence and things first. So I've got an Instagram, I've got a Facebook, I'm going to build my YouTube. There's not a lot on it. I do have some ideas for designing patterns, which is going to be like a brain teaser in itself to put that together. And then I've never done a tester pattern haul before, so I would love to do a few tests for other people before I do my own. Because what I have in mind, my first project I have in mind, is kind of a big one, and so I don't really want to not have a tester haul. But I've applied in the past for many testing calls, and I've never made it. And I think that's because my store and Instagram and stuff aren't big enough, and I don't post regularly. I'm not really good at putting myself out there. But I really need to, because my stuff is cool, and even just having those sales those past 2 weeks in the new year have really motivated me to want to get on top of things. So yeah, today is restock mushies, and then I've got to finish my work in progress, which is I have 2 starfish which I've started, and I've run out of wool for them, and so I've got the wool colour now, and so I just need to make a couple legs and stuff them, and then I want to make a birthday cake. It's a new pattern that I saw and it was on sale, and I was like, this is super cute. So again, I'll link it, and I think it will just be quite awesome. Because there's always, I don't know, I like the big projects, but again, the smaller ones sell so well for me. My keychains just go out the door super quickly. Again, it's because I think people go on holiday and they're in holiday mode when they're in a mini golf course, and they're like, oh yeah, you can have an ice cream, or you can spend that $5 or $10 instead of an ice cream and a drink on a thing. So my mystery boxes do really well. I've got a $10 mystery box and a $20 mystery pet. Those need to be restocked. They're on my list. I'm only going to write a list a week ahead. And so that's the goal today. So I will let you know how I go a bit later on. It's now 10 in the morning, and I have an entire bag of half-made mushies. So I've done the cap, and now I've just sewn on the white bits. So now I'm going to go add eyes to them all, and then I will make the little white dots on them all, and then I'll stuff them all and close them all up and weave in the end. So I do actually really enjoy bulk making these ones, just because you just remember the pattern so easily, whereas the starfish, I get a bit bored because you've already done 5 legs. I don't want to go and do another 5 legs, so I tend to do 1 starfish at a time or something like that. I love the pattern, but I'm one of those ones who just cannot repeat a lot. And so 10 mushies is probably my limit, and hopefully I won't need to restock for at least another week. But I sell these for $10 each, and they are really quick, and I can pick them up between feeding the children and doing all sorts of things. So hey all, so it's just after 10 now, and he woke up again. But I did manage to get all the eyes in my mushies, so there is now a pile of mushies all ready to be stuffed, and then add their little white drops. So one of the things I want to talk about is I normally use some stuffing from our place here called Spotlight. I guess it's similar to like a Hobby Lobby type thing in America, and so I use their fill. Isn't any fun? But I thought I'd try some Temu stuff. I haven't ever tried it before. It came vacuum sealed, and so I'm intrigued to see how it comes out. I do have some polyfill in case this doesn't work well, because I needed it. I don't even know if it was affordable. Like, I mean, comparison wise, I haven't done the maths. I probably should, to see which is better. I don't know. We'll see. I'll be back. Hey y'all. Okay, so baby's down again, but you can probably hear him in the background, so apologies for that. He's still young and adjusting to life. It's hard. So I have the Temu fluffy stuff. As I said, it is vacuum packed, which is, I find quite weird, but let's give it a go. riser felt, and it's got 5 bags and 140 grams per bag. And we've got fluff. Actually doesn't feel so bad. It's pretty nice. It tears easily. And it gets nice and fluffy. Shall we stuff a mushy? Let's do a pink one. And a mushy, it's got little eyes. Here we go. We got a little fluffy. He's very cool. And he's nice firmness. So yeah, I would do a price analysis and see if it's worth continuing to get this stuff. Yes, the thing is that it takes a little bit longer than a local, which is Spotlight, which we don't actually have here in Whiringa. So everything I actually buy, I have to buy from outside of town. I cannot buy extreme local, which I probably would like to, but again, it would be super expensive. Even shipping here, we're classed as rural. We do not get a lot of things. I mean, I'd love to open a craft store. Maybe I should. Could do crochet, craft, do some blah. Yeah, anyways. Thought for another day. I shouldn't get too preoccupied. So one of the things I do love about watching blogs is crocheting together and keeping, like, you know, you get your whip out and you're crocheting and you're seeing other people, and so it's super motivating. So I really hope that I'm motivating you guys, and that even though you've got kids and even though you've got things to do and stuff, that you can just do a project and do a little bit of time. It is not that you have to sit and do 2 hours and dedicate. Hopefully in the next clip I'll be able to show you a tour through a little bit of the mini golf course and my store, because I super love my store, but to me at the moment it feels like a craft stall, and so it's kind of set up in the way that a craft stall would be, not a permanent store. And so I've had the store for 7 months now. I was pregnant for most of it, and so I didn't really have the time or motivation to do it. I definitely do now, knowing that I'm going to be home a lot more. Hey, okay, so it is now about 3 in the afternoon, and I had to run errands. I had to go pick up my son, who's now napping. So they're both napping, thank gosh, and I managed to get some stuff done. So I now have a bag full of stuffed mushies. I still have to embroider the white bits on the top and the little faces, but I've already feel like I've done enough sewing for right now, so I'm going to take a little break. But I do have so many colors. Too grey for some reason, no idea how that happened. But I've got some green and a pink one, and as I say, these are huge sales in my store because they're quick and they're easy, and they're like $10, and the parents are just like, you know, you've got $10 to spend, and these and the bees are both $10. So got a whole bunch of them, and then I managed to finish my starfish, and so he or she, I don't know, it can be a he, it's a paint crack. I did play giant chicken with him and done 3 legs and ran out of wool. So finally managed to get a new order of the pink and finished him off today. He was my work in progress for the day, so that's another check in my box. I think he's quite cute. He will be going off tomorrow to the store, and I sell these ones for $25. So next I'm going to work on my new project for the day, which I'm super excited because I don't normally get to start it this early in the afternoon. Although I'm expecting my son to wake up soon. So I'm going to get started. What I'm working on is I'm going to do Bluey, or a blue heeler, which is an Australian dog. And if you haven't seen the TV show, definitely go see it. But this is just a dog. And so basically he's a blue dog. He's going to be light blue with dark blue features. And as I said, I ran out of white when I was finishing my mushies, so I've got kind of an off-white creamy colour, which I think will still work. I think he's perfectly fine without being completely white. So I'm going to get to work on him. He does seem like he's going to be a quick one. And so he's by Lumi L Art. I haven't seen any of the other stuff, but I'm very excited to try this. It looks like a nice, easy, straightforward pen. Hey. Okay, so another day. We are now on Tuesday, and it went so hectic last night with the toddlers and everything that I didn't have a chance to show you what I made. So I finished Bluey. Doesn't he look so cute? I'm not 100% on the eyes, but he looks so cute. And I'll definitely be making him again, and I'll be doing different colors and things to make the different characters. He was so quick to make. He was so easy to just put down when I needed to, and I love that she's got different options. She has different options for the eyes, so you can either crochet them on, or you can do safety eyes, or you can do felt. So they explain all that. Oh gosh, I need to get over that, don't I? But I had perfect colours, and so Bluey's a girl, it's just awesome, and I'm so excited for her to go into the shop. I think she will sell super well. The only other character I've made is a Pokemon. I made Pikachu, and he sold within 3 hours of going into the shop. Like, literally, like, a wife came in with a kid and saw it and was like, oh my gosh, my husband's gonna love that. A couple hours later, the husband came in and was like, my wife said I had to come see something in your shop, but she wouldn't tell me what. And I was like, okay. And so he turned around and he's like, it's the Pikachu. And I was like, because it was bright yellow, like very clearly, and I put it in the center because it was my first character and stuff, and so I wasn't expecting it to go to an adult. I really thought it would go to a child. But he has been collecting Pikachus and he loved it, and he didn't question the price or anything, because sometimes I do wonder, you always question your pricing. I do use the calculator by I'll have to tag it. Cameron's Creations. I use her pricing calculator, which is awesome. And I don't factor in rent or those kind of expenses because I don't pay those. So if I do have a market, then I might increase things a little bit, but I've got a good margin on them anyways. So Bluey's going to go into the store for $35. So she's cool. And then I showed you my starfish already. Very cute. And then I have a whole bunch of mushies, and they're all packaged. So they've got their little baubles and their little faces. So in total I've made 13 of them. And so that should be hopefully enough for a couple weeks. And I'm a little over making mushies today. So I have updated my little spreadsheet, and I've crossed off all the mushies because I made all the colours and a few more. So today's plan, we're on Tuesday now, I'm going to do some turtles. I'm trying to toss up between some big ones or lots of little ones. Again, the little things sell quicker, and turtles do really well out on mini golf course because we actually have turtles that you can feed. We've got a pond and we've got turtles. So never mind him. He's just having a little lie down. And so I did just see a pattern from Meg's Makes Crochet for a little tortoise that it could make, and apparently it's really quick, so I could make a few of them and then make another big turtle, because I made a strawberry turtle the other day, and within 2 days that sold. So I would love to make another strawberry turtle. I don't know, I don't think I've got enough pink for that. So I'm going to have to do another order, but I'm waiting for Spotlight to have a sale, because at $19 a ball, it's just not affordable. So but when they have a sale, it goes down to $11, sometimes even $9. Their current sale ends today, and so they will have another sale tomorrow. So hopefully it's all sitting in my cart, just waiting for a sale to come through. So after a few turtles, I'm going to work on a unicorn's mane. I have the pieces for the unicorn. I've already made her body, and as you can see, badly sewn it together. Nope, that's just regular white. And I've got her head. So I just need to make the curly mane. She's been sitting for a few months now. I think I made her before I was even pregnant. And so she's been sitting, and she just wants to be finished, and she wants to go to the store. So as one of my goals this year is to finish my whips. This is one of the whips, and so these are a chain of 50, and then obviously double crocheted increase into every stitch, and so they can be a little time consuming. So I'm just going to try and knock out at least 2 of these today, get 2 more colors done. I need 6 in total. I have 2, so if I do 2 today and then I do 2 another day, I will get there. And then I was meant to do Bluey today as my new project for the day, but I did that yesterday because I couldn't do the birthday cake, which I was planning to do yesterday, because I ran out of white from all my mushies. Probably shouldn't have done as many as I did, but they will be good. So I'm thinking I might work on some swing animals. I've never done them. I've seen that they do really well for other people, and they just look so cute, the little chick on the swing. So I'm going to buy the pattern. I'm going to look at the different patterns. I think that I've seen some really good ones suggested by people and things like that. So yeah, I think that'll be quite fun to try and do at least one or a couple, because I was like, I finished Bluey like at about 5 yesterday, and I was like, oh, I have plenty of time. I could do another one. I could make the sister, or Bingo, or the mother, or the father. And then just like the night got away from me, and I just ended up doing all the little embroidery bits on the mushies and then crocheting. Okay, so today is Wednesday. I didn't really get a chance to do an update on yesterday. So yesterday my goal was to get some turtles done, and I was working on the Meg's Makes Crochet pattern. So I did it in my big chunky yarn. This is with a 7mm. It comes out quite big. I timed myself. He took an hour, which is a little long for what I'm wanting. I'm wanting like quick things. He's very cute, but I don't quite like his head. So I tried it in my little yarn with a 5mm hook. He did take less time. He took half an hour. And I did his head slightly different. I did it instead of in the first stitch, I did it in the second row of stitches to secure it a bit better. He's super cute though, compared to this guy. Amazing what a hook size can do, right? So I don't know if I'm going to make more. I do like him, but he would have to be a higher price tag than I was hoping for. I was hoping for more like a $10 item, and at 30 minutes with everything, it's probably not realistic. So I'm gonna try and look for others if you have any suggestions. Or simple pattern. It was simple, nice and easy, no sew, which I love. And as you can see, I haven't tied in the end yet, so I will do that. These will go off to the course, and I will be again looking for another quicker turtle pattern. So the next thing that I was working on was my whip, and I managed to get 2 more main things done for my unicorns. So here's Mr. Unicorn's head, and they will come off the back and be really pretty. So I get a bit bored of doing these over and over again, so I just dedicated myself to getting 2 done yesterday. I got my 2 done, and then I could move on to something new. So I was quite excited to get to be able to do roller summer swing. I brought the swing pattern, and I'll tag the pattern creator because I don't have a memory like half you guys seem to do, and can remember them all. And so I got my partner to choose which one. He wanted the walrus, so I made the walrus. I do love him, and I think I just need to work on getting my chain straighter, although it does seem straight sometimes, but then when I photographed it, it seemed kinky. So something to think of. I also think I want to make him the chain longer. I did the 60 stitches that they suggested, and obviously it's just not quite long enough. I think just a little bit longer is necessary for him to swing, but I do love him. He did come together super quickly, so I will definitely be making these regular in my store now. Just because there's 6 of them, so maybe not all of them will make it into the store as regulars, but I would love to see how these go. I think they will go down super well, especially with a low price tag. So I haven't worked out that one. I will weigh it. As I say, I do the pricing calculator by Cameron's Cute Creation, so that takes in the weight of the yarn, the amount of stuffing, the eyes, the amount of time. It takes into everything, and that's the price tag that I put on my regulars. Today, let's see what's on the plan for today. Oh, today I'm going to stock up on some octopus. I have a bunch of colours. This is my own pattern, which I will write down at some stage. They have curly tentacles and everything too, so they're very cool. So for octopus, I have 5 colours to prep. They're about 20 minutes each to make an octopus, just to crochet them, and then I crochet everything, and then I'll stuff them, and then do the face. I always do the little V. So those will be nice and quick. And then I've got 2 work in progress that I need to finish. These little blob guys. So I don't remember the pattern. They were meant to be like little mini ball things for kids. I was making them for my son, but I don't know, follow the pattern, the amount of stitches, and they came out like this. So I'm going to add ears and a tail, and just, this one's got a tail already, but this one needs ears, and see if they sell, see if they make anything. Even if I just chuck them out there for $5, it's better than them being here, because yeah, might as well. So gonna finish those 2 today. They will get off to the store. So I don't know, I'll see what I feel like doing when it comes to the new one, because the new one's meant to be like the fun thing for the day. like I get some of the work done. I do love crochet, I do. But it's nice to have something new to look forward to, be able to buy a new pattern. Today I think I have a lot more time. I have no chores or anything to do today. I have no visitors, no maintenance, no nothing. So I can pretty much just hang out and crochet for the next 4 hours until I pick up my son from daycare. So hopefully I'll be able to check in when I've got a few octopus done and I can show you my range, and then I'll have these guys done, and then I'll probably try and update you on what I actually want to do for the day as my new project for the day. Super excited. I love the start of the day because then I've got like a whole day of things to do. And then throughout the day I do get text messages from my partner telling me what sells, and I keep a note of it, just because I get super excited that, you know, in the comments that people I hear, and so they're like, oh, these are so cute and blah blah blah, which you guys will hear at markets. I'm not at my store every day, and so it's really motivating to me to hear those kind of comments. Hey, okay, so I went and invested in a tripod. Not a huge investment, they're pretty cheap here in the warehouse, and so I just thought I'd try it. It seemed a little close before, so excited about that. So I've made 2 octopus bodies. As you can see, I've made my little tentacles, which I love. So I've still got 3 more colours, but unfortunately I actually don't have 2 of the colours that I wanted to create. So I've got an order coming through from Spotlight, which should hopefully arrive before the weekend. It is Wednesday. But I do have stuff to make a blue one, so that will be my next project. And yeah, I decided, well, okay, I wanted to do the Cheshire Cat that I just saw in a vlog I was watching, but I don't have white yet again. Oh my gosh, I need white. However, so I did see a No Sew Otter by Lula Grace Makes. I have the stuff for that, so that's going to be my new project of the day. That's getting me motivated to finish these. So I'll finish the 3rd one, get them eyed, stuffed, enclosed, and then packaged. These ones do go in plastic wrap as well because people just want to play and pull them, and I've lost a few octopus to people playing with them. So they will get packaged up. I will finish my 2 blobbies, and then I can actually do an octopus. I'm already doing octopus. I can do an otter. I think that it will probably be quite late tonight by the time I get to the otter. My son is expected to wake up from his nap soon, so I'll probably go downstairs with the blue octopus and sit while he plays. And then it's, you know, dinner and feeding everyone and getting the kids off to bed. So normally in the evening is the time where I get to play with my fun things. I'm very much looking forward to the otter. I've already got my wool chosen. It's a nice... Hey. Okay, so it is 9:30 at night on Wednesday. Gosh, the days blur together, I swear. So I was working on octopus. I did 3, which are all now packaged up. Very cute. 3 little octopuses. I did eyes that match. So the yellow one has yellow eyes, the blue one has blue eyes. And I don't have purple eyes, so I did clear eyes. So these I sell for $20 each. They will go into the store tomorrow, and hopefully they're so brightly coloured that they'll sell pretty quickly. Octopus are one of my biggest sellers. And so then next I finished my little blobbies. I've been calling them blobbies because they haven't looked like anything, but I think they actually look like mice, so I think I'm just going to call them mice. I've got tails and ears now, so I think they look pretty cute. I'm going to price these at $15 each. Just kind of want them gone because they really were just not it was just a bad experiment. So as long as I get the money back from the materials, I'm all good on my time. And then I made the otter. Isn't he cute? So the otter is by, ooh, I do know this, Lulu something crochet something, I don't know, I'll put it on screen. It was super quick. I will definitely be making a lot more of these. I'm just gonna hold off now because I need the brown to finish my dragon, and if I run out of brown I can't finish my dragon. I really want to finish my dragon. So dragon is tomorrow's whip to finish. So now I don't actually have, I'm finished my 3 things for the day. But I did get told that my Boboa plushie sold today, and so I'm going to make another one. That's just, I try and replace some of the big items if they do sell, just so I've got the big items, or I go look for another one. But that one was a nice easy project, so I'm going to put on a crime documentary. I watch Kendall Ray and just sit and crochet, and because it's a drink, it's pretty straight, it's just over and over repeat. Hello. So today is Thursday, and yesterday I managed to film what I did yesterday, which is awesome. And so that stock has all gone to the store, which is great. And I did what yesterday, sold a few things at the store. So I sold a boba tea, it's quite big, and I will take the creator here and a heart. So I am selling things pretty much every day, and I will at the end of this put up on the screen what I did each day. So today I'm restocking stingrays. I have 4, I believe. Okay. Stingrays, yes, 4. So I need a blue, a purple, a black, and a dark purple. And then I'm going to finish my awesome dragon. Where is he? I have no clue where he is right now because I tried to rearrange the place. It's getting a bit messy in here. We have a guest at the moment, so other than the cat, this is Gizmo. He'll show up occasionally. So after the brown dragon, I actually haven't fully decided on what my new project will be. I have so many ideas, but I also have a few patterns that I want to work on. I've decided that next week I'm going to dedicate to Valentine's. It's going to be Valentine's week. I'm going to make a whole bunch of stock. We'll decorate the store, and then I'll have 2 weeks in February to sell my Valentine's Day stock. At the moment it's still Halloween stock, so I've got a section saying Happy Holidays, and it's Halloween stock, simply because I just wasn't available to do any Christmas stock. So there's still a few items there. They will be shoved away somewhere, probably still in the store, but I really want to get some Halloween stuff out there, so I have some really cool ideas for that, like heart garlands, love bugs, all sorts of things, free patterns, which I will be talking about next week. As we do, it will be a whole Valentine's prep show. Morning. So today is Friday, and failed the $50 challenge yesterday. So yesterday was just so crazy. I tried to take my son to tummy time. I did actually make it to tummy time, but nobody else came because it's the holidays, so that was the whole thing. And then running errands. I actually only started managing to crochet at about 9:30 last night, and I was totally exhausted, but I did manage to make 5 skins for stingrays. So the colour part, I still have to make the white part, and I did find a little bit of white, which is somewhere around here, in order to finish these. Thankfully, son on the bed. He's trying not to wake up. He really doesn't want to wake up. So I have my black, I have purple, I have blue and I have light purple, and then I was like, oh, I've got to go classic, so I got to do the grey. I had done the white part for him. I was crocheting. I crocheted all the way around and was like, yay, I'm done one. And then realized I hadn't stuffed him, so I had to undo part of it. So I'm going to stuff him, and that was the point when I realized that I was giving up for the night. It was about 12:30. So I'm going to stuff him, finish the rest of these today, and then I will look at my checklist for today, because I just need to finish yesterday's stuff first. I could just throw it in the whips pile, but these are actual stock, so I do need to get them in my store. Things like the bow braid I started the other day, that's gone into the whips pile because I don't have time to finish it unless I finished my regular work for the day. Hello. So, I got a bit bored of stingrays. Well, I started my purple one, and I ran out of purple, so I was going to try and find the purple because I know I definitely have more. And then I got distracted and decided that I would just organize my wall, because I do have stuff, I just don't know where it is. So this is, you can see, I've got all this needs to be caked. This is the stuff I'm working on for my squid right now. Stingrays, as you can see, I've got my snacks. This is my whip bucket, that's a whip bucket, and then that's my fluff bucket, and then those are wool that hasn't been touched yet. And so I'm caking everything and putting it in arm's reach. And then I've got my safety eyes and everything, so I can just sit and watch TV. And I'm having fun caking, sort of. Oh, so much to do, but it'll help me figure out what I need to order when there is a sale on. I really have a lot of red and blue, so any ideas on what to do with red and blues? Little over mushies, don't want to do any mushrooms. I've got a blue dragon, could probably do a red dragon. I have some really cool dragon pack ones I need to make. But yeah, so I'm caking. This is our guest room, and we have a guest coming to stay tonight, so it needs to be more organized than it currently is. But I also like the fact that I can actually see what I've got, because as I thought I didn't have white all week, and I have, which is great. So yeah, that's me for now. Hey guys, so I've just finished caking the first bag. So we've got it down here, so that's all finished. Still got this box to go, but this is the wool I'm currently using for my current project, so I'll cake it when I'm done. And all the stuff for the stingrays is here. I have found more purple, so we're all good to go for that. And then there's all my cakes, just all the little leftover bits ready to be used. So as you can see, I've got a lot of greeny tealy blue. I'd say aqua. I'm gonna call it aqua. So that will be for some turtles. Hey again. So it is now 6 in the evening on Friday. Haven't even managed to get to today's list. Still working on yesterday's list. I now have 4 stingray. So aren't these cute? Then I've got a black and grey. Very cool. Get these back to say hello. Maybe a little yet. And then unfortunately I played yarn chicken and lost with the purple. And it's gonna be a while until I get some of this wool again. So I'm contemplating, it's just the stitching on the outside. So just to stitch the 2 pieces together. So I'm wondering whether I pull it apart, just the stitching, and do a different colour. It wouldn't look awful. I mean, it wouldn't look as amazing. because I love this colour, but it will get him out there sooner. And I suppose that's what I need to do. I just need to get him out. Otherwise, he's just going to go into my whips pile and sit there until I order more wool. And I don't think that that's happening anytime soon, unfortunately. So I'll let you know how I go. I had thought maybe the light purple, they'd look quite good together. It could kind of look like a, I don't know, a spot type thing. I think it looks so adorable in this colour. So someone might love him if he's got an edging right. Would they love him more like this? I don't know. Could a black edging? I'll have a think. Hello. Okay, so it is now Sunday, and I didn't get to film anything yesterday because we had a friend in town. She arrived on Friday and she left this morning, so hence why the bed is unmade in here. So yesterday I ended up with a huge migraine. Spent like half the day in bed. It was so bad. I'm feeling a bit better, still got a bit of a throbbing head, but hopefully some crochet will just relax me and calm me down. The kids are both napping. But me and my friend did manage to do a little crochet session yesterday. She was trying to learn. She'd brought a pattern and it was intermediate, and it was like little acrylic yarn, and I was just like, you cannot do this. It was a 2mm hook, and so I moved her on to a 7mm hook, and we started some bees. She's taken her bee, but I've got a bunch of bees. This one I've got to finish. Yellow has sold out at the store. Obviously it's a big one, although a purple one did sell yesterday, so I will replace that one as well. I've got a bunch of bees that I'm going to stuff, and then also yesterday my yellow octopus that I'd made on Monday sold, so I'm replacing him. I whipped this one up yesterday while I was helping with the bee, my friend with the bee, because obviously I can make bees a little bit faster than her. So I'll save all the eyes and embroidery and stuffing until the end, and I've got a pile of plushies to do that with. I just like to sit and crochet, so I'm going to find a movie. I was watching the Hunger Games on Friday, so I finished the Hunger Games and then I was on Hunger Games 2, The Catching Fire. So I will probably finish watching that. I've been trying to get into TV shows, but I keep like, oh, I really want to watch that one, but then I don't like, oh, but I don't want to see that scene. Like, so I love Gilmore Girls, I love One Tree Hill, but there's like storylines in them that I really don't like. And so I'm like, do I want to put up with that storyline to enjoy the rest of it, or do I want to watch something new? But if it's something new, you kind of have to concentrate on it, and you can't concentrate on both, because I want to actually physically watch it. So going back over old movies is it's quite good. Plus it tends to be at the end of the movie that the kids wake up, so it's about an hour and a half for my nap time, and I can get quite a bit done. Anyway, so I'm going to get back to some bees, and I will check in with you later. Hey, so it's about 8:30 at night on Sunday still, and I have been crocheting. So I finished my octopus. Is a new coat. He will go to the store and hopefully find a new home this week. So I'll package him up and he'll go out, and then I've made 4 yellow bees. I have stuffed and eyed them and embroidered the faces. Got 2 colours, so the light one and the dark one, so 2 of each. Still just need to do the wings, so I'll get those done, then they'll be packaged up. I sell these for $10 each. So with the octopus and these, this makes $60 today so far, so that's quite cool. Definitely running out of yellow though, that's the end of it. So got an order in for yellow when the sale comes on. Still waiting for it in sale. So I started a strawberry
turtle. I played a bit of yarn chicken and ran out of the light pink, so I got the 4 fins done and half the head, and then I did the pink turtle shell, and so it's all ready to go into my whips until I get the pink, which is very sad. So another project for my whip package. I'm super excited to tell you about my stock this week. So on Monday last week, so a week ago, I made 13 mushies, a pink starfish and a bluey for a total of $195 of stock. And in the store we sold one fidget toy for $7. On Tuesday I made 2 turtles, part of a unicorn's mane, so I didn't finish my work in progress, and a swinging walrus for $45, and I made no sales in the store though. On Wednesday I made 3 octopus, 2 blobs and an otter for a total of $105 of stock. I sold a boba tea and a heart for $37. On Thursday I made 4 stingray for $100. I didn't make any work in progress or any new patterns. I think the stingray just took a while and it was just a long day. I made $100 worth of stock on Thursday, which I'm still happy with. And I sold a mini starfish and a mushie for a total of $16. On Friday I actually didn't make any stock, but I sold 1 octopus, a mystery box and a giant loaf cat for a total of $75. Saturday again I didn't make any stock, nothing new, no work in progress, but I sold a bee for $10. Sunday was a good day. I made an octopus, the yellow one, to replace the one that I made on Wednesday and got sold on Friday, and then I made 4 bees and 2 mushies. I finished a work in progress on a heart. I'd run out of stock on it, so thankfully I was able to find some more pink and finish my pink heart. So I made $87 worth of stock yesterday, and I sold 3 keychains, 2 mushies and 2 fidget mushrooms for a total of $100. So this week, or last week technically because it's Monday now, I made $532 worth of stock and I sold $245 worth of stock. So it's great, like my stock is going up, sales are doing well, so I'm super happy. So stick around for the next video, which will be coming out next Monday, and I will give you a tour of this place. I'm going to film it next, show you the turtles, my little store, a bit of the mini golf course, and then this week is also going to be Valentine's week, so lots to do, so definitely come back next week and check out what I achieved this week. Thanks.